Small Screen Reviews with Clint Baker.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Clint. I am back with another recap / review of The Bad Batch. This was episode 5. The episode was called Rampage, and let's talk about it, all right? The gang, it starts out in the ship. They're going to a planet called Ord Mantell. They are looking for an informant. Echo has an informant that might be able to give them some information. They want to know why there's a bounty hunter after them. They had, if you remember the last episode, they had Fennec Shand after them, and they could tell she was a pretty dangerous one to tangle with, and they want to know what the heck's going on. Before we go anywhere to hide, we need to find out who this bounty hunter is. So they get to the planet, and it starts off, Omega's got her own comm device. They're like, yeah, it doesn't quite fit right, but you've got that. Like, okay, cool. She was really excited. The kid, it's not a toy. Okay, cool. So they gave her some rules. They're like, 1, don't wander off. Keep your eyes and ears on your surroundings. Trust no one except your squad. And if you get in trouble, use a comm device to give your location. All right, those are the rules for Omega. They get there, and they find Sid. Actually, Omega figures out who Sid is, and they talk to her, and she says, "Well, look," and I've been wanting to go look who the casting is, who's playing Sid, but she sounds suspiciously like Carla from Cheers, if anybody remembers Cheers. But anyway, she said, "Okay, I can give you some information, but you're gonna have to do something for me first." So she sends them on a mission to go rescue somebody, and the person's called Moochie. And Moochie's being held by some Zygerian slavers. So, and Wrecker says, rescue somebody from Zygerians? Oh, this will be a piece of cake. So they go over and to get her out of there, to go find Moochie, whoever this Moochie person is. And they get there, and the kid starts to go with them, and pretty much Hunter says, "Kid, you got to wait on the ship. You know, this is for grown-ups, right?" Okay. Well, as it turns out, as you kind of knew this was going to happen, is they get in trouble and have to use comms to get a hold of her. So Omega is going to end up rescuing them, of course. But yeah, so anyway, they get in a little trouble. She sneaks over, she sneaks through a ventilation shaft again. No, she didn't really, actually, but she helps them out. Anyway, long story short, they let a Rancor loose, she does, and it turns out the Rancor is Moochie. So Moochie is a Rancor. Also, you get a little peek of a hologram from Sid over on the other side, and I go, oh, wait, is that Bib Fortuna? Yes, it was Bib Fortuna. And so the Rancor, of course, they get her back, and it's cool. You get a little bit of Godzilla versus King Kong action with this dragon thing that's flying around, and a little fight. Wrecker goes ahead and establishes dominance, fighting this Rancor. They get the thing back. They get back down to Sid and Bib Fortuna. They give the rank, and all of a sudden, I had a light bulb of when Luke falls into the pit. There's the big monster thing. That is Moochie, but Moochie's is still young. So I thought it was cool. It's like, oh, this is fun. It was a bunch of a little bit of flashback action. We're getting some cameos from Bib Fortuna, Moochie. I didn't even realize what I was seeing at the time, and it just all kind of came together at the end. And so that's one of my favorite things that Star Wars has been doing, is when you all of a sudden get a light bulb and you realize these familiar things are happening. Happened at the end of Rogue One. All of a sudden you're seeing Darth Vader, and then it leads right up into the beginning of the original Star Wars, and you're like, holy crap, this is what happened right before this. All of a sudden I like paused it. I go, holy crap, Bib Fortuna, that's the monster. Oh, okay, cool. So it was cool, and yeah, am I fired up? Yeah, it's 4:13 in the morning, and I'm this excited. It's because Star Wars, although delivering a short episode, is delivering, and I'm excited about that. And so this was a fun episode. Again, because you're getting some Easter eggs. And spoiler alert, I just spoiled the whole show for you. This is a kind of a recap, but I'm sure you guys experienced the same fun that I had today or tonight. And I hope you guys come back next week. We'll talk about whatever exciting thing happens next week. Yeah, so pretty much at the end, once Bib Fortuna takes off with Moochie, Sid explains, hey, this person is a serious bounty hunter. I found out the information about Fennec Shand. She's a badass. You guys must be valuable if she's looking for you. She's a serious player. She's new, but she's a badass. And yeah, Hunter kind of looks at her like it's almost like the wheels are turning, like she's figuring out that they're valuable. And he's like, all right, I've got my eye on you. So, and that's kind of where it ends. And so we'll see what happens next week. But whatever does happen next week, I will be here to talk about it with you guys on small screen. Clint Baker tuning out. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. We'll see you next week, guys. All right. Thanks for watching. Holy crap.
Move along.